literal back online. Let us look at chemistry. Generally, first topic in book 3 is experimental techniques. So generally in chemistry, we have to follow some techniques. Remember, this is a subject. So we have to be following, we have to observing other techniques that will help us. Whenever we're handling chemicals or whatsoever, we should handle them properly. First of all, let us before we go into details, let us look at chemical waste. Because suppose you are in the laboratory. In the laboratory, you have to have a lot of waste. So we have to describe properly. But we have different types of waste, but these should be chemical waste. My waste from the laboratory. So, more especially from the chemicals. Remember, we have different types of waste, but as of now, we are interested in chemical waste as under experimental techniques. Okay, what is a chemical and what is a waste? Hopefully you know the chemical, but what is a chemical waste? A chemical waste is a product or unwanted material from a chemical reaction. A chemical waste is a product or unwanted material from chemical reaction. Any unwanted material from the chemical reaction, that is a chemical waste. Chemical waste is a product or unwanted material from chemical reaction. Any unwanted material from chemical reaction, that is chemical waste. So, example of chemical waste from chemical reaction, these include can be unused chemicals, for example, acid, alkalis, that is base, solid chemicals. So, unwanted material or a product from chemical reaction, that's chemical waste. So, it can be broken laboratory glasswares, plastics, waste papers, and rubbers, poisonous gases from reaction. Suppose you are doing reaction and that reaction is poisonous gases, or you are doing reaction, in that reaction you have produced products. Those that are unwanted are what you refer to as chemical waste. Now, safe ways of disposing chemical waste. So my chemicals are very dangerous. Hazard to our life. Some of them are combustible. Some of them can easily catch fire. Others are irritating. So we need to handle them properly. So that we should be healthy, so that we can be safe from them. So you can do that, a safe way of disposing chemical waste. Use normal waste bin, because my products, waste product, you can place them in the bin. So you can use bin, that will be proper. My waste product. Another one, you can use special controlled waste containers, or else, for example, my waste they produce poison gases. So kwa kama ubini apeza sokazi tu sabe gases como candy special containers ukuti ma waste wakeka bena asma tu any poison gas. So you can use special controlled waste containers. These are used to dispose of sharp objects like cables, broken glass, so on and so forth. These include those magasi, so on and so forth. Kabena ngati tikapita kuchipatala kuchako mipeni mina ukisa for operation. I'm a special animal is here and it. And also you can use draining using a lot of water. You can also drain by using a lot of water. Waste which can be drained include harmless soluble organic salts and contaminated. Use acid and alkalis detergent. That is, you can also do that by recycling. Recycled material include broken glass, packaging waste, and paper, even plastics. can also be recycled. So incineration, this is just like burning. You can just burn them. So safe way of handling chemical waste, you can use incineration, that's burning, recycling, so you can use draining using a lot of water. You can use special controlled container. You can use bin, so that those waste can be thrown in there to avoid harming our bodies and causing accidents. Remember, this is chemistry. We have to be looking at the experiments. We have to be identifying problem. We have to be solving that problem. So we cannot run away from designing scientific investigation. So scientific investigation is a process by which scientists follow whenever you want to discover, or you want to discover something, or you want to observe something. Whenever you want to carry out an experiment, we follow that. So scientific investigation is a systematic process of trying to find an answer or a solution to a problem. So a systematic process of trying to find out an answer. So that's scientific investigation. Process of trying to find out an answer. So it's a systematic process of trying to find out an answer to a problem or solution. That's a scientific investigation. Component of scientific investigation or processes. These include problem identification. First of all, if you want to identify, whenever you want to carry out investigation, first of all, you identify problem. The pangation. Much sense when you are a scientist, you are thinking for example, TB, cancer, AIDS. So you can think, okay, I have to find a toxin or a Jackson, or else a dose or any tablet. Okay, this is matenda cancer, HIV. So that's problem not and problem not HIV equal part. So that's your problem. Formulate hypothesis. So you can think, okay, problem identification is the first step in scientific investigation. Whatever you want to find, that's problem investigation. So this involves asking questions about the natural world. Example, for example, what is killing, for example, HIV? What is killing people? So actually it's HIV. Now, formulate hypothesis. Hypothesis is a guessed answer. You just guess, okay? Anything. You guess answer can be correct or wrong. Remember, any science, based on many ways that support your questions. I mean, you are supporting your answers. A hypothesis is a guessed answer. From there, experimentation. Experimentation is a series of investigations intended to accept the modified or reject hypothesis. So the hypothesis that you have come up, that guessed answer that you have come up, can either be accepted or can be rejected. So in science, whenever your hypothesis has been accepted, whenever it maybe has been rejected, it does not matter based on how you support your observation. Observation and data collection. From there, you observe and also you collect data. Okay. My investigation is easy. That is out. They collect data, interpret the data. So, collect data. You might identify much sense. Also, we can data in terms of maybe in terms of you can write that data in terms of graphs, tables. So that from there you come to a conclusion. Then you conclude. You link the problem. You identify with what you have found, observation, what you have observed. So you bring conclusion. So conclusion links between the observation and the hypothesis. No, I mean the problem that you identified. Sure. From there, we have to look at the purity of a substance. Purity of a substance. Okay. Purity of a substance a pure substance is material that has contact composition and constituent property throughout the sample. Okay, tikamanda kuti pure substance, pure substance ndi substance yomwe ilimo yokha in other way. For example, ndikati kuti water is pure, we mean madzi mumakhala H2O basi, mulibemo any other substance ngati magnesium, so that is pure substance is a material that has contact composition and consistent properties of the sample. It has only that substance. So in other words, pure substance do not contain impurities or any other contaminant. How do a substance muli ma impurities? That substance is not pure. Much sounds like, for example, froze amaka alipo mitundu. Froze we just kuta makala pure, samakala pure. Those are impurities. For amaka muli madzi, muli makala zamene abwesa kuti azikhawa mitundu. That's impurity. So the matter chinthu chili pure ndi kuti chinthu chilimo chokhacho basi. There's no any other thing. So purity of substance, there are 3 tests that you can identify. Could it is whether chinthu chili pure or not. So we have to use melting point, boiling point, and paper chromatography. So these are 3 basic techniques that can help us to identify whether substance is pure or impure. So we have to use boiling point, melting point, commercial paper, chromatography. Maybe for the sake of this day, just as we are starting, let us stop there. So tomorrow we have to guide from there. Thank you.